Cool, right. Hello everyone. Thank you very much for joining me in perhaps what could be the graveyard shift of Ignite. I would imagine your brains are a little bit mushy. And the last thing you want is a Brit talking about flow expressions and formulas and all sorts of things. But luckily I've got a fan club in the place. I am competing against all the other vendors giving away some amazing things. So hopefully you can hear me now loud and clear. If not, I will try and make it as loud as I can. So I have a really glorious, all-encompassing title, Enhancing SharePoint Content Management Using Microsoft Flow. Well, okay, that's a little bit of clickbait. What I'm going to try and do is show you a really simple example of using Flow to augment metadata in a document library, right? And I'll walk you through some of the steps, some of the expressions, some of the conditions, some of the tips and tricks that you can use to really start enriching content in SharePoint. And some of the things that you see, you can then extend. So I'm not going to do some really advanced punchy stuff, but perhaps if I've got time at the end, I might show you some of that as well. But hopefully it'll give you a flavor of what it is. So a quick thing about me. Yes, that's me. I'm not wearing my trademark check shirt today. I'm wearing another one. So yes, I'm a business architect at a global engineering company, right? So this is the reason why I'm doing this. Engineers love structure, right? I'm a civil engineer. I love a definition. I work to a specification and precision. If I don't have specification and precision, the building ain't going to get built. So that's my background. And I am a civil engineer by trade, 12 years of the stuff, if not more. Try not to age myself. And I've really come into IT quite late. So I've really come at Flow. I super love it as a citizen developer. I've not grown up with PowerShell and code and CSOM and all those kinds of things. So I feel I've really taken to Flow and working with SharePoint as something that's really a good passion. So this is me, but that's less about me and more about these things. So you may recognize at the bottom a really traditional SharePoint Doc ID, a really thrilling combination. You turn the feature on, every document you then drop into that site's document library gets a really thrilling prefix sequence number, right? Effectively defined by a prefix you give it, the first list you put the object in, and a sequence number relates to the database row which the thing went into. Really super useful for tracking content. I mean, that's if you want a permalink in SharePoint, they're amazing. Click, they always resolve, they always find themselves, as long as you allow 15 minutes for search to catch up. If you're impatient, you're going to get broken link. But engineers, we love calling things with structure, right? We need things like, I want a link that's a project number, the location, so Expo 1. I want the originator, yeah, SD. The discipline, geotechnical. I want a document type, it's the building fabric. I want a sequential number. That's more structured metadata around a piece of content. And that's what I'm going to kind of run through the processes for. So how do we go about it? Well, you can get down and dirty with CSOM and some code and PowerShell and stuff, but citizens like me, we want to go a nice, easy way. So let's have a flow. I've called it a team flow, which is you create a flow and then you publish it effectively as a team flow that other people can administer. That's going to do all the hard work. To help it, I need a sequence number. So I'm just going to create a list in SharePoint, and that's going to hold the sequence number. And my flow is just going to go off and go, give me the next sequence number. It's like the ticket at the deli counter. Give me the next one. Just give me the next one. And at the end of the flows are incremented up. But most importantly, I have a document library with a content type. And that's the reason why I'm using a content type in this situation, because the SharePoint purists will agree with me. Site columns are golden, and therefore you can start getting really good definition and pulling all the stuff together. I do not expect you to read this slide. What this slide's on about is really how SharePoint is set up. So I'm just going to pop back because pinch and zoom does not seem to work on these things. So there. Right. So what this is about, effectively, we have the document library, and I'm trying to show you, you can use managed metadata with Flow. You can use a user input. You need a column to effectively hold your document number, because what an advanced person could do is take the thing that you create and write over the file name and do some really beautiful stuff like this. But this is really just the purpose of the demo. We're going to put the output in another column alongside the title, and I call it ADN, automatic document number. But we also have a little golden switch. which is called flow control. And I'll explain why every time you do this, you need a golden switch, okay? We also have another list, which has got the title and its sequence number. It's just, all it's going to do is run through. Yes, there's some tips and pointers. If this doesn't work, it doesn't work. You can do this. You can do all this other stuff. And really, I want to show you that you can use some managed metadata. So here it is. Ugh. It's really long and big. So hopefully, if you're way back over in the Veeam stand, you can make out that at the top here is a standard sort of action, sort of trigger input into flow, which is the when something new is created, do something trigger, right? So nice and simple. We have some logic steps. Once something's created, we call flow control, and I'll explain why we do a decision step around what do we do. And then we do some, okay, we need to check some parameters. Perhaps the user's typed in something, so you can have the user to fill in the field before this happens. We do some processing using some expressions to get things in the right order and the right formats and things like that. And once we run through all of that, these really quick and easy steps, we get the next sequence number, get our ticket, attach it to the end, and then at the bottom, we effectively update the document properties, tick over the ticking list, so for the next tick to be taken, and away we go. So that's the kind of structure of the flow configuration. So I talked about this golden switch. Now, as I say, when you create any flow, which uses when something is created, do something, it will keep running to its heart's content. You up-rev the version, you change its title, that flow goes bing, 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 and you get loads and loads of instances of it, right? It just keeps running and running and running and running and running. So whenever you build these ones that use those kinds of triggers, please use a bit of logic straight after it. It says, turn that flow off. Stop it in its tracks. It's done it once in this case. So as I said on the last slide, you kind of work through this process, and I update the document properties. So all I have here is a decision state. When my golden switch is set to on, just run through the process. No problem. Assign the document number. If it's not on, terminate. Won't really find it documented very well. It's basically stop the flow. It's amazing for flow writers. If you want something to stop, the terminate action works from there. So here's my next one. So compose and variables allow you to play with bits of the flows, right? So I'm using bits of managed metadata, and they come across really dirty. They might come across with square braces and parentheses and all sorts of things I don't really want to appear in my document number. So I need to do a bit of cleanup. So I want to do things like get the originator email. Well, there's an expression behind this that says, go to the created by field in SharePoint, give me the email address, bring it back. All I want is actually the length of the email, so I want to start trimming it down. Get things like the domain length, do some cutting, slicing and dicing, and we work out if the domain address is who I work for, which is Mott McDonald, Mott Mac, then do some stuff on this side. If it's from the other companies, do some stuff on that side. And you can have some branching logic. And I guess the next one on the list as I scroll down through that long thing is we make some decisions. So we talk about a sequence number. So you go off to get a ticket, and the ticket just says it's number 2 on the list. 2. But engineers like everything nicely padded, everything exactly the same length. In fact, actually, the DBAs will probably kind of resonate with this. Everything's got to be the right length, right size. So I want to pad things to 5 digits whenever I take a ticket, be it a 2, and I want to put 4 zeros in front of it. If it's a 10, I want to put, and so on. So the switch case is a really nice way of doing that, because you take the ticket, you win the prize. You take the ticket, and then you go through and go, actually, what's the length of it? Well, okay, I take a ticket, it's 3 digits long. 3, okay, what I need to do is pad it out and add some zeros on the front so I get to my 5 digits. If it was 2, and so on. So the switch case is an amazingly powerful tool at winning prizes. And so it's amazing. So I talked about using the expressions in behind things. So you imagine as we're running through through the flow, you're going to do some maths. And I talked about getting the length of things, right? Now this looks really ugly. I mean, it's not as if you're going to wake up in the morning and think, I know how to write a length expression in Flow. But it's not really documented particularly well. But I wanted to point out that you can create these in the editor. But a simple thing is basically give me the length of the fields, author, email, right? Just give me the length of that. Other ways of doing things in Flow that I've really found as a sort of citizen and looking at the documentation is how do you subtract one thing from the other, right? You normally do Excel, 1 minus 1 is 0. Any other programmatic language uses arithmetic. Not Flow, it uses commas. And so you have this thing, take away this thing, is the output. You won't find it in the documentation. If you do just type the expression, it will appear there in gray, really briefly, and you'll start filling in the boxes. You go, oh, it's gone. Just remember, it's the thing, take away, the thing. And it's a takeaway because it says sub. Literally, addition, add, the thing, comma, the thing, right? And that's how those expressions work. If you want to do things, clever things, like creating a portion, like I did by taking the domain of my email address, create a string, right? In this case, I have a label. Take the string, read the label, get it, take the first 2 characters. That's all I'm interested in. Cut it down to a small piece. And I guess the other ones, especially if you're familiar with Excel, you probably come across the world-famous concatenate function. If you've been messing with text in Excel, yes, concatenate. I can do this. I can do an ampersand, the other thing, the ampersand, or I can write a formula, comma, done. Again, Flow. This is my padding formula. I want to put 2 zeros in front of this thing. The comma, again. I want something in front of this. That's how concatenate works. So, I want to create an automatic document number with all these little things I've put together. So, yeah, I'm going to use concatenate. I'm going to concatenate, get my project number field. So that's one of the SharePoint column fields. It's got holding a project number. Now, in my case, I set the project number by default. So when you drop a file into the document library, using the content types and setting the default value, always get the number on there. So I get a number. Get the output of the location code, so that's some of the post-processing that I've done. Get that. Get the output of that variable. Get the document type code. Get the discipline code. Done. And you can concatenate it all together with the magic comma, right? The comma is almighty. It's mightier than the sword. So that's really a way of creating a flow that does something really quite straightforward, which is adding some metadata and writing it back. So I'm just going to step back a couple of slides just to kind of reinforce this one. So, do this. So what you've seen is, remember the trigger, right? It will always run. Do something to switch it off, stop it running all the time. Do some selections and decision checking. Create some expressions based on the input parameters you've got. Get rid of the junk, tidy it up, remember your commas as you're going through, do some more processing. So these are expressions, these are variables. If you're looking for these in Flow, it's called compose. This is a variable, run it down through. Take your ticket, run it through, work out how long your ticket is long, pad it out, update the file, update the item, job done. And that's how you could quite quickly add automatic document numbers into Flow. Now, those lovely people who create the slide decks and process them for us have failed to include one slide. So while you admire my beautiful plug for the blog where I've written all this up where you can download it, you can get a little bit more advanced and tricky because not everyone will have permission to do something to the object. So you can take this to the next level in Flow because these blue ones run in the context of the user executing the flow. Really key, super key construct. But what you can do in about 4 steps is write a flow that calls a SharePoint app that an administrator has created. All it is, create a site scoped app, goes off, gets a token, then you can manage permissions on the document, you can trim it down, you can break inheritance, you can do sharing, because you can run in elevation. And then you can come back and then do stuff in the user context. But that's when you can start getting really funky as an administrator. But that's it, really. That is my session. There's 5 minutes left. Any questions, I'm happy to take them. If not, I think there's probably some beer over there.